Hello, my name is Dawn Colley and I work for the Manx Wildlife Trust as their education officer. And today you can probably see outside it's pouring down with rain, so I'm not going to be likely to be able to get out for a walk. But that's not stopping me interacting with nature and having a bit of fun. So I'm going to show you some very simple crafts that you can do at home that don't cost a lot of money at all. So this is what we're going to be making. This is a migrant hawker dragonfly, and we're going to make it out of quite natural things. So you can see the lovely wings on it, the lovely vein structure to it, and those fabulous vibrant blue colours. So what are we going to do to use it? Well, I've been out in our garden, and luckily we have these trees growing quite close. So you probably recognise these. These are called ash keys. They come from the ash tree. The very top darker bit here is the actual seed, and this is like a blade on it. Now, if you've got a seed and you're a big tall tree, you really don't want to just drop it from a great height because it's going to crack and break. So these seeds are pretty awesome. I don't know if I turn it, can you see that twist in them? What happens is these are the ones that helicopter down to the ground. So the seed, it slows down the seed's journey. So when it does get to the ground, it's not likely to hit really hard and break the seed up. But the ones I'm really interested in today are not the ash keys, but actually these sycamore seeds. Can you see? These ones don't have that twist. They usually come in pairs, just like the ash key. There's a seed. And here, can you see this lovely sort of veining pattern? Don't you think it looks just like the hawk moth? So what we need is we actually need 4 of these, because that's what they have, 4 wings. So I've just selected 4, 2 slightly bigger ones and 2 slightly smaller ones. And for the body, I'm simply just going to take a twig, and I want it to have almost like antennae almost on it. So they do have little antennae, but they're very tiny and stubby. So I've got one with a little bit of a V shape, nice and thick. And what I'm going to do, I'm just going to sort of measure it out. So that's going to be sticking up there. And you need that same length of wing further down the body. So where that very back wing is sticking out, from there I want to cut a further wing's length away. And to do that, because it's wood, unfortunately I'm going to have to use something called secateurs, which is not a good idea for children to use. So if you do use secateurs to cut down your wood, please have an adult do it and not a child, because if it goes wrong, it's not very nice at all. So I've got my secateurs, and I'm going to cut it just about here where this node is, just here, okay? So just squeeze them together, there we go. And I don't want a really big sticky out antennae like that, so I'm going to cut that one down as well. Just about here. There we go. Then what I'm going to need is I'm going to need plenty of paint. And a top tip for you is to use this stuff. This is PVA glue, and if you pop a little bit of it in with your paint, it'll make it stick better to the pieces. So I'm just going to mix that up now and then start painting. So from looking at the picture, these are the colours that I've selected. So I've selected white, blue, green and a little bit of yellow, and I'm just going to show you with the yellow literally just how much glue that I pop in. So with the yellow paint I've just got here, I'm just showing you just the amount of glue that I'm going to put in with that paint, and it really is quite a tiny little amount. I'll just put it there and then mix it in with my paintbrush there. It really does help this stick to the seeds and the twig. Okay, so I'm going to get my leaf, my seed, and start painting it up. So don't forget to paint on both sides. I'm going to put a little bit of white on first. Okay. and then mix in some more colours with it. And then when I've done that, I'll show you what mine look like. So here are my wings that I've just finished painting. You don't need to paint both sides if you're going to glue it down onto something. If you're going to use it as like a mobile, then I think I'd be more inclined to use a hot glue gun and stick it all together that way. So now I'm going to have a go at painting the stick that will form my body, and I'm going to try and get those lovely blue bands like on there. So there you go, it's as simple as that. That's how to paint yourself a dragonfly.